Hiya, so I'm just back from Slimming World now. I haven't eaten anything yet, and I got some things from Sainsbury's. They've still got no bread in Sainsbury's, from the kind of snow and shortages, etc. But it's not really a big deal for me because I don't need to eat bread. But I only ever have I've got some rye bread still in the fridge, and I've got some have we got any? I don't think I've got any wholemeal bread, but I've got some rye bread left over. But so I got the kids some crumpets. This not going to be a big deal for me. I think I'll be fine around it, because there's only 8 here, and they're probably eaten before even I'll get to it. So I don't think I need to worry about them. And this is I've got weighed in, and I've just got a bag here from my shopping, so I'm just going to go through it and show you what's inside. I went to Sainsbury's. So according to Slimming World, I put on £3. So I'm now 10 stone, because you can see the last time I weighed in was the 7th of the 2nd, 2018, and today is the 5th of the 3rd. And so I've put on £3 from then, so in 4 weeks. But because obviously I've been weighing myself every day, I know this is all just fluctuations within. But I'm still in my target, as a Vetka would say, because it doesn't really matter about the numbers realistically, it's just whether you're in your target or not, and I'm still on my target. I got some of these Itsu, that's pronounced crispy seaweed thins. So because I've been doing more vegan stuff, one of the things you have to watch out for is making sure you've got enough iodine, because apparently it's quite prevalent in milk, etc. But that's only because it's accidentally added as through the cleaning of the cow's teats or something. I don't know exactly. But basically, when you're a vegan, you have to watch out that you've got input of iodine, which is why I did the iodized salt. But I'm a little bit aware that I end up using a bit more salt, because I think, I better put some more in that in for the iodine, and I don't. I've got to have the balance with too much salt and you're supposed to have 6 grams, aren't you, for salt, because it helps your body function. Oh, excuse me. But on the other hand, I might be getting salt from other ways, like, those Linda McCartney sausages will have salt in, and there's things like that. So I can't rely purely on the salt to provide me my iodine levels. So I decided to get a bit more seaweed. So these are crispy seaweed thins. I was going to grab some stuff like nori sushi things, and put them in the chili, but I thought, I saw these and I thought, well, I'll give these a go. These are 1 cent each, and they're the type of seaweed is in here that is lava, but it's got seaweed, olive oil and sea salt, and it has got it's the amount of iodine, I can't remember what this is, this UG stuff, milligrams maybe, 122 it's got, and the nutrient reference value percent is, I don't know, I thought maybe it might be what you're supposed to have. Got 81% nutrient reference value. I don't know, but it's got high in iodine and high in vitamin B12, and I already have vitamin B12 anyway in my almond milk. But this will provide me a bit more iodine, just to top me up really, because iodine's, as it says up here, seaweed, the green superfood, naturally packed with nutrients, zinc, iron and B vitamins. Seaweed superpower is its great source of iodine, a nutrient missing in most other foods, critically important in regulating hormones. I think iodine's used in the thyroid, for thyroidy stuff. So basically I thought I'd give these a try. I just want to try now. Let me get it open. So they are quite, there's just 3 in a pack. It was £2, so it's quite expensive, but I'm not going to eat them all at once, I wouldn't have thought, and I'm certainly not going to eat them all in one day. So they come like little individual packs. And it's got like a tray inside that you'd eat out of. I don't know if they're going to be a little bit weird, but if they are a little bit too weird, oh, they're very oily. You can see that there. Those are just long sheets. But apparently, they taste extremely, extremely fishy. I wouldn't say that's the most delicious thing in the world because I don't really like fish. That bite was better. Tastes a bit more like seaweed at that. I mean, like spinach at that point. Now, also the reason why I chose these, other than the nori sushi, is apparently nori sushi that you'd normally use in a seaweed in a sushi roll has got a quite high level of iodine, but not very much. It's not it's a good source of iodine, but it's not a very high level of iodine. So I thought this one has a bit more high level of iodine, but realistically I was thinking put them in the spinach, and I don't think I'd have these as a snack. They're alright, but I don't really like the taste of fish. However, I think seaweed in with spinach, or just dumped in, seaweed in with chilli, seaweed in with the curry, like literally just put a couple of flakes through this, especially the curry one, because the flavour would just be hidden in it. So I think it would be pretty good. But so this is basically then a sin for this whole pack, which then in my batch cooks would be completely and utterly dissipated, wouldn't it? I mean, there'd be like a quarter of a sin each. So there'd be hardly anything. So I think I probably won't buy them again because they're pretty horrible. But I think they will be really good at I think they'll be really good mixed in with food, and I'll certainly keep them, and I'll probably buy the other ones. There's just the sushi strips instead, and have those in the food. But I think this plus the iodine that because I normally use salt on, like, you know, if I do Slimming World chips or thing like that, or I don't use salt in cooking, but I use it on when I'm roasting vegetables, things like that, or when I've got my Slimming World chips, I'll sprinkle some salt on. So I think this allows a good way of having seaweed in my diet. Just kind of adding it. Oh, I think my partner might be home from his run. Let's have a little look. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use those seaweed tins for cooking. I think the taste will dissipate in that. I got some grapes, some red seedless grapes. I've got some blueberries. I've got some easy peelers, mandarins, some bananas, put that straight in the food bowl, and I've got some Braeburn apples. I also got some Twinings spiced ginger, because I've been on the lookout for some barley cup or something alternative to decaffeinated coffee, just to sort of vary my drink slightly. And I don't like herbal tea, but I thought because Avetka had some mulled wine tea bags ages ago, and she said they were quite nice, and I thought I might like the idea of that. But obviously the season's changed, so I won't get mulled wine ones, but I thought this might be similar. It's got so it's Twinings spiced ginger tea bags, and is got ginger root, licorice root, cinnamon and cloves. So I thought this might be an idea. Obviously it's free because it's just a herbal one, there's no sugar in it, etc. So it's 2 calories per 100 ml brewed infusion. So yeah, I'll try that out and see how we get on. Okay, I'm going to have some breakfast now. I will video my breakfast when I am eating it. Okay, so I've got a piece of rye bread, healthy extra B, toasted. So it's 1 healthy extra B. I've got 15 grams of peanut butter on my rye bread, which is 4.5 sins. I have got blueberries on top of that. Speed food, grapes, free food, banana, free food. Got another banana here. This is just leftover one from the children's breakfast. And I've also got the ginger tea. That's alright. It smells really, really nice, and it's alright tasting. And there's a little after kick of ginger in the back of your throat as you drink it, which took some getting used to. But I think it's quite nice. It's warming. I really don't like fruit teas at all. I don't know why. I don't like them. But this is alright, so I'll probably drink this on a more regular occasion. Okay, I'm going to eat. See you later. I'll just have a few more grapes and a few more blueberries. I've just finished my decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, but it's not. It's the ginger bags. The kids are all back to school now. And the routine starts. I think I like to, when a routine restarts itself, I like to make some changes each time. I see it as a way of making changes, kind of an opportunity to make changes for small ones, not huge ones, but just small little changes. And this time I have decided to resubscribe to the YouTubers that I had unsubscribed to just because they'd monetized their channel. It's not because I'm upset that they're making money, because I think that's a really great idea. But I had done it because I didn't really like the way in which I had to watch an advert before I watched the programme, watch their video. So I think I've made a decision now that I sort of started to miss them, and I started to think, and I remembered back when I was most motivated. I used to watch them all, and it used to really, really help. And I just feel like right now, because obviously I'm 10 stone 10 today, and I'd like to now come lower. When I was at 10 stone 7, I was really wanting to kind of push down towards the 10 stone mark eventually. So I need to now, I'm basically now 10 pounds above where I wanted to be. So I would like to reinstigate the motivation. I know I'm following the plan successfully, and I know I'm not being crazy about things. I'm not I know I'm doing okay, but there must be ways in which I can do better in order to just start to lose the weight again. It doesn't have to be fast, this weight loss, but I'd like it to start to go down again. So I've just resubscribed. So I've just been watching just a few videos now of a few people that I sort of have resubscribed to. I suppose on my mind is quite delicate in the fact that it can be pushed around quite easily, and then that can have a detrimental effect on my weight loss and my diet, because then I bolster eat or I comfort eat or things like that. So I had unsubscribed literally just because I've got to be so careful with how my brain works. But I feel I'm stronger now, so I'm going to try it out. If it doesn't work out to plan, and I start to get, because you have to sort of be receptive to things. If I if I've started, if it doesn't work for me anymore, I can always unsubscribe again. But hopefully the push and the input in of others again. I think that's the other thing as well, because I'm trying to do the no sugar vegan food. I had also stopped watching people who ate kind of chocolate or crisps or ate meat, or just to really help me through that first bit. I mean, obviously as a vegetarian I'm quite used to other people having meat around me, so it's not like it's quite a normal thing I'd got used to for the entirety of my life. I know I don't have to eat it, but sometimes you can find inspiration in. But I feel like now I'm comfortable doing no sugar, and I've done it for quite a long time now. And even though I struggle sometimes with my bolster eating, I still don't choose to eat the sugar. So I think I'm okay now. So I feel like I'm okay to kind of bring it back into my environment again. Again, if I do struggle and I find myself thinking, oh, it's okay if I just have this, or it's okay if I just have that, then I'll reassess. But I think right now I'm safe enough. Okay. I don't know why I need to tell you all that, but I think sometimes it's a good idea for you to know how my brain works, and why I make the choices I make, because in turn they inform my choices around food and why I choose to eat the way I eat. Okay, I'm kind of still hungry, but not hungry, if you know what I mean. I'm not really, so I think I'm just gonna have a bit more of a chill out and let myself digest. Would like to eat some more food. I'm pretty hungry still, but I've had 1 healthy extra B and 4.5 sins, but I will let you know if I eat any more food. Alright, I'll see you later, bye. I'm going to have 5 walnut halves, and I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these two together, 5 walnut halves, Braeburn apple and a mandarin that my daughter's drawn on. Not yet, so I've just been to Sainsbury's because I didn't have a delivery today. I didn't have a delivery on Saturday because of the snow, so therefore I've just had to nip to the shops this evening to go and get some things, because I thought, oh, I'll be fine during the week and that I will be just popped back and forth, but the point is I don't have any time during the week. That's why I have a delivery, so I've just done it this evening. And then that's me done for the week. Then I won't have to keep back and forth. But I've picked up these Urban Fruit something chili coconut chips. Does it say on the back? It's got a reduced sriracha chili. And they were reduced 69p. And these are 6 sins. They're really nice, really delicious. I also had, before I thought about it, I licked my fingers while I was getting my daughter her cream cheese out, and so I'll probably have to do a sin for that one. So I'm at 4.5, 5.5, 11.5 sins today, and I've also got some sweet potato bhajia in here somewhere, which I think is 2.5 sins. You get some more? You run out. So that'll be, oh, you want some breadsticks? Yeah? Breadsticks are just up on the side. Can you manage? Oh, you had enough of it now?
Spoon?
Yeah, you can spoon. Spoon's in the spoon area. So yeah, that will be it for my sins today. So I'll eat these and I'll have my... do you want to try one? They're really good. That actually got a bit of chilli actually, so it might be a bit hot after. It's still good. You could have some cream cheese with it. Have a little try if you want one. Really good. After, yeah, so I'll have this, I'll have these, and I'll have those bhajias, and I'll make some tea as well, because I'll be having, we'll do the cannelloni, and I'll do everything else like that as well, but that'll be there for tomorrow. But yeah, so this plus the bhajias will be my sins for the day, and then the rest of it, I think I've had 1.5, no, I've had 2 healthy extra Bs today because I had my walnuts earlier. So yeah, that's it for my sins and my healthy extra Bs.
Have you told them that you're vegan?
I have actually, yeah. And the rest of the day will be free food, so I'll let you know what I eat next. Oh, and also got these in Sainsbury's at the moment are £1 again. They're just on offer. The Go Ahead Goodness bars, cocoa and hazelnut, and the
orange and hazelnut.
Yeah, cocoa and orange. You've got it. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so I've got 2 jacket potatoes, tin of baked beans, and some salad on the side. Salad has got rocket, red pepper, orange pepper, celery, and cucumber. These peppers they were reduced in Sainsbury's, so they're Taste the Difference peppers. Taste the Difference little baby peppers. They were reduced down to 50p for a pack, and the rocket was reduced down to 39p I think for the pack, and my cucumber was reduced to 9p for a little half portion. So I just thought it might be nice just to introduce a bit more salad into my diet again, just because it's something different, as I don't normally have it, and now the weather might be hopefully warming up again soon at some point. It might be nice to have a bit more salad. Alright, I'm going to eat. See you in a bit. I also had a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, which I've finished, and I also had a pint of water.